Have you ever heard that turmeric is a superfood, almost a miracle cure? Well, many people think that just because it is natural, it does not pose any risk. But what if I told you that using turmeric incorrectly can turn into something very dangerous for your health? Today you will discover secrets that I have not mentioned, common mistakes that can become a real nightmare, and what to do to erase all the benefits without falling into traps. Stay with me until the end, because what is coming could save your life, or change it for the worse if you do not pay attention. Turmeric, this yellow powder that many people only know as a spice, is actually a real joy for your health. You know that feeling that your body is kind of on fire inside, with an intensity that you do not see, but that bothers you? Well, turmeric has an incredible power to reduce this silent inflammation that, in the long term, can cause several problems. But here's the secret. For these benefits to really apply, you need to use them correctly. One example of a good practice is to combine turmeric with black pepper. This greatly increases absorption, a combination that makes the body work better. In addition, turmeric can help in very serious situations, such as supporting cancer therapies, and it also helps improve insulin sensitivity, which is essential for those who are concerned about diabetes or sugar metabolism. Imagine how your body becomes more friendly to sugar, without that roller coaster that causes tiredness and hunger. What's more, turmeric protects the brain and liver, organs that are always punished hard by people, but that we don't always give them the attention they deserve. But don't worry, just taking turmeric won't solve everything, you know? Ideally, it should be part of a healthy lifestyle, a balanced diet, exercise, and good sleep. There's no point in just throwing this superfood on your plate and continuing with your bad habits. It's like putting together a puzzle. Turmeric is a powerful piece, but to see the whole picture, you need the others too. And there's more important stuff coming. Now look, just as turmeric can be a true natural remedy when used well, it can also become a serious problem when used incorrectly. Many people think that if it's good for you, it'll be even better. But with turmeric, that logic doesn't work. Excessive doses, like more than 6 g per day in supplement form, can overload the liver, cause stomach irritation, and even interfere with the effect of some medications. That's right, especially anticoagulants, which prevent blood clots. Mixing them without guidance is dangerous and can trigger unexpected reactions. Some people wake up, take the curcumin supplement on an empty stomach thinking it's doing them good, and little do they know that their stomach can react with discomfort or even heartburn. And the worst part, since turmeric has a vasodilatory effect, in some situations it can intensify the effects of medications, which poses a silent risk, especially for those who already have some health condition. That's why using turmeric powder in food, in moderation, is much safer for everyday use. And supplements should be monitored by a health professional. Oh, and an important warning. Pregnant women and people with gallstones or liver problems need to be extra careful. Turmeric stimulates bile, and this can cause crises in these cases. So there's no point in imitating what you saw on the internet without knowing if it's really right for you. Each body is different. Natural products are powerful, yes, but responsible use is what transforms this power into true health. And there's another twist to this story that you need to know about. The most important message. Always be informed and careful. It's very common to hear people say, "Oh, but it's natural, there's no problem." And that's where the mistake lies. Just because something comes from nature doesn't mean it's free from side effects. Nature is powerful, and that's exactly why it demands respect. Turmeric is a great example. Used wisely, it's a powerful ally. But without knowledge, it can sabotage your health without you even realizing it. The secret is not in overdoing it, but in balance and being aware of what you're doing. Those who really understand health, and not just homemade recipes, always emphasize the same thing: lifestyle. There's no point in taking turmeric every day if you sleep badly, are stressed out, and eat ultra-processed foods all the time. Turmeric isn't a magic bullet. But if it's used in conjunction with a healthy routine, with a natural diet, exercise, and quality sleep, then it can do wonders. Imagine it like an orchestra. There's no point in having a good violin if everything else is out of tune. And for those who really want to go further, seeking knowledge is essential. Today there are books, courses, quality content, and all of this is accessible. It's not enough to follow trends. You need to understand what works for your body. Because health is not a generic formula, it's an individual project. And the most interesting thing is that the more you learn, the more you realize how small actions like using turmeric correctly can generate big transformations. But wait, there's still one more thing you need to know. Now tell me, how many times have you used something natural thinking it was doing good, but without knowing if it was the right way? The truth is that the line between medicine and poison is thinner than it seems. And often, what's missing is not the ingredient, but the knowledge. Turmeric, for example, has incredible potential, but only when used wisely. Are you using it or abusing it? Is your body crying out for help while you insist on recipes without understanding how they really work? Maybe the secret to your health is not in doing more, but in doing better. There's no point in following the recipe on the internet without knowing your own body, its limits and needs. The responsibility is in your hands. Will you continue to trust word of mouth? Or will you take control of your health consciously? If this content made sense to you, then it's not just you. Comment below what you learned. Share it with anyone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Because this is just the beginning. There's much more about natural health that can change your life. But it all starts with one step. And yours starts now.